Hey y'all, as some of you know, I just recently celebrated a birthday. Woo! And I gotta get myself together, y'all. I have been eating like a crazy person. I mean, whatever I crave, if it's ice cream, fast food, fried chicken, soul food, somebody asks me to go out, I'm going. You ask me for drinks, I'm going. If I have something at my house and we making up cocktails, I gotta be extra and do the most, using 1 and 2 liquors and all the fruit and whatever additives. And I have gone buck wild. And it's time to reel it in. So in exactly a year, my family and I are going on a cruise. So as of today, I weigh 225 pounds. Anyway, let's get into it. I hate it when it's a long intro, so I'm not gonna talk y'all to death. So I went to Trader Joe's this afternoon and I spent about an hour there just perusing the aisles to see what I could find. I asked GPT for a list of, a shopping list of items that I would need to meal prep and also make smoothies that are healthy for a pre-diabetic person. So that's what I am. I'm considered overweight and I'm just trying to ward diabetes off. I rebuke it, okay? So the first thing I went out and got was some Atlantic salmon fillets, and these were $11.39. And I thought that was a really good price for the amount that you get. It's a little bit over a pound, so yeah. And then some barbecue teriyaki chicken. I'm really looking forward to this one. So that looks good. I have a lot of stuff, y'all, so bear with me. I'll try to go pretty quick. These turkey burgers, they were almost out of these when I went into the market, so I figured, oh, they must be good. That's usually how I gauge it. If it looks like everything else is full but that's the one I'm going to pick, because that must be the most popular and best tasting one. Some cauliflower tempura. This just looks like something that I would eat. I could probably put this with some quinoa and some veggies and go at it and have a time. Some spicy Mexican style rice cauliflower. This would be really good with some shrimp. So I think I'm gonna steam some shrimp, add some garlic and herb. I use this one from Aldi on my shrimp. And you really don't need anything else. It gives it so much flavor. I'm in Maryland, so we do Old Bay, and that's another seasoning that we use on everything. That's seafood. Brussels sprouts, of course, because I had to get my veggies. I saw that they had zucchini noodles, and I was so relieved, because who wants to do that? I'm not making no spaghetti. I know it's probably easy, y'all, but I'm lazy, so I'm going the easy route. These were next to the turkey burgers, and I said, I'll give it a try. I saw this, and I love fire roasted vegetables, so I was so excited when I saw fire roasted bell peppers and onions. Child, they made my day when I saw that, because you can add that to so many things, and it's gonna be so good. Some rice cauliflower. I think I got 2 of these. It has green peas, red peppers, grilled corn, tamari, spring onion, sesame oil, and ginger. And honey, when I tell you, this is probably going to be so fire. Greek non-fat yogurt. And the reason why I got that is because in some of the smoothie recipes from ChatGPT, it calls for that. And right next to it, I saw the one with honey, super sweet corn. Now, I don't know if this is so good for someone who's trying to manage their sugar, but I think the kids will love it, so I got that for them. And I always tell them, if you don't like something now, that doesn't mean you'll like it later. So we always try new things at least a couple times a year. A week, I'm sorry, not a year, a week. Some fresh green beans. I made sure that I got the ones that had the furthest out expiration date of July 7th, because it seemed like some of them were dated for tomorrow. And I don't know what that's about, but come on, y'all, keep it fresh, keep it fresh. But I'm pretty sure as busy as it was and with the holiday weekend, the ones that were dated for today and tomorrow will probably be gone before the end of the day. So some baby spinach. That's also for the smoothies and the quinoa bowls that I'm going to be making. Some more peppers. Can never have enough. I love green peppers and onions. Now these I always see in the market, but I never tried them. They're mini zucchini, and I think that these are baby zucchini. Sorry. I think these would be really good to just chop up and put it, you could eat them raw, into a fresh salad, or just brush them with olive oil and pop them in the oven to roast with some other veggies. It's gonna be amazing, with a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, y'all. Some kale, of course, chopped kale, to make salads or to cook up with the quinoa bowl. I came across this drink. Pineapple was one of my favorites, so I said I would try it. coconut water is good for the smoothies that I'll be making. I got 2 of those. And I got a bag of sweet potatoes just because the options are endless with these, and they're the organic ones. I saw the other ones, the regular ones, and these just looked more natural and better. I don't know how to explain it, but they were more attractive to me, so I picked up the organic ones. And then I also got some organic popcorn, rustico bread or rustico bread. It's a soft multigrain. I'm going to use this for my avocado toast, and when I make eggs and a little egg scramble with avocado or egg white scramble in the morning, just because it's one of those better choices of carbs that I was telling you about. If I must eat bread, it will be a whole grain. Okay, now I'm looking forward to being a new me, a slender me, my best form, best shape in 300, well now it's 364 days for Icon of the Seas. And that's a huge once in a lifetime trip that my family and I are taking. And like I said before, I cannot wait, and I refuse to be out of shape on that boat. Okay, so I'm going to do this not only for my health, but just for the photos, for the optics, as my best friend would say. It's for the optics. I got 2 dozen brown eggs, huge cucumbers, y'all. I'm gonna chop these up for the bowls that I'll be making. I got some bananas that aren't so ripe, just because I know that they'll be sitting for a few days. I'm not planning to make any smoothies with those until maybe Sunday or Monday. So I'm just gonna play it by ear with those. I also got some d'Anjou, I think it's called d'Anjou pears. They're so juicy, so good. I got 2 bags of lemons. Like I said, their produce section was very broad. I mean, they had literally anything that you could think of. This is one of the biggest bags of clementines I've seen. I think it said it was 5 pounds, and it was $6.99. My kids go through these like candy, and I prefer that they eat these instead of candy. So have at it. I don't complain about them. So spaghetti squash, much like that zucchini spaghetti that I showed you guys, I'm going to bake this in the oven, and then you scrape it with a fork once it's ready, and it basically makes like spaghetti squash noodles, and hence the name. So I'll probably top that with some marinara sauce, which I have right here. This was actually on one of the display counters on the end cap on the way to the cash register, so I had to pick this up because it was $1.99, and it was one of those things where everybody was snatching them off. So I said, okay, I'll try it. Tomato basil must be good. So I'll let you guys know how everything is. Sriracha roasted garlic barbecue sauce. Okay guys, we're making good progress. I think I have 3 bags remaining of things. I told you it was going to be a big haul, so bear with me, y'all. So the next item is organic pitted Kalamata olives. I can never, Kalamata olives. Kalamata, say that 3 times fast. I won't. I found these roasted potatoes with peppers and onions. I'm going to mix these with the egg whites in the morning. I'm going to freeze them and just keep small batches. Most of these things that come in the big bags, I'm probably going to separate them by serving size and just have them so I can pull them out as I go. That makes it easier for me. These were in the freezer section. Pineapple tidbits. These are for the smoothies. I got some chicken thighs. As you can see, the price is very reasonable. Chicken legs. I'll probably take the skin off of both of these. And this was $1.99 a pound. So I got this pack for $3.46. I thought it was pretty cool that they call this the almond beverage instead of almond milk. I totally missed this. I walked right past it. I was looking for almond milk. And when I tell you, I took 3 trips through that aisle before it caught my eye. Like, oh my gosh. Pink. Okay, I'm used to the blue and white package, but trying something new. Both of these packs of salmon were $8.99. I showed you before the frozen pack that I got, but I figured I would get fresh just in case I wanted to use this for my meal tonight with the potatoes and peppers and onions. So I haven't decided yet, but I could always just repackage it and freeze it if I don't want to use it. Strawberries. Frozen for the smoothie, some frozen blueberries, and I think all of these were $2.99. All of the free. I think this is, I'm not going to keep guessing prices, y'all. At the end of this, I'll try to find my receipt and I'll go over what everything costs all together. But like I said, you might be able to go ahead onto the website Mango Chunks and find out what those prices are in your area. Some frozen raspberries. Can't wait to make my recipes with these. Oh, and I'm not going to be eating red meat for much longer, but I do love a steak, and I think that my steaks are some of the best I've ever had. If I'm able to toot my own horn. Toot toot. Okay. So I got some ribeye steaks. I got 2 of them because my husband eats a steak every once in a while, so he might want one, but he's not home now, so I'll probably just freeze one. After I cut them in half, I'll freeze them because I think a half is a pretty good size portion, maybe even a third, because these are pretty big. For this one, it was $13.99 a pound. It's 0.66 pounds and it was $9.23. And this one, I tried to get them close in weight. This is a 0.73 pound, also $13.99 of course, and it's $10.21. That's a good price for this big old steak. You will pay a lot more than that in the restaurant, honey. Okay. This bag of raw almonds was $4.99. Now, those individually packaged ones, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the extra packaging. I can do that on my own, honey. So I will be repacking these into portion-sized bags and keep on pushing, okay? Save my little coins. This is a Dijon mustard that I scooted on past when I was in the, I think it was in the same aisle as the beans and everything. And I said, you know what? Nothing's too much. You can add all kinds of different flavors to whatever you're cooking. I've never really cooked with Dijon mustard, but I did see it listed as an ingredient in one of the recipes from GPT. So why not? Let's try it. We're trying new things. Vegetable broth is so good for cooking quinoa. Remember I said that. Don't use water. Use vegetable broth. Balsamic vinaigrette. I'll be eating this with some of the cold vegetable dishes. That's gonna be tasty. I love miso soup. I love ginger. So I figured I would try this with some scallions in it. I have scallions already in my fridge. And some shrimp. Let's see if I like miso broth. This is the quinoa. I hear a little bit goes a long way. You only need like 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of water to make a pretty good sized batch. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna be meal prepping, so I'll probably make, just see how much it takes to make like 2 servings and go from there. And right next to it, there was a blend with couscous, orzo, split baby garbanzo beans, and red quinoa, the harvest blend. So I said, oh, that looks really tasty. I'll try that. You know, trying new things. Okay. Don't mind my hair, y'all. It is just, it has been a crazy day, and I'm trying to get myself together. I swear I am. Garbanzo beans. We'll be mixing in our stir fries. Oh, and I was so excited when I saw this, y'all, because I love pasta. But I know I can't really have it, so this is a good alternative. It's made with quinoa and brown rice, fusilli pasta. And I also got a penne that's made with brown rice. This one doesn't have the quinoa in it. So I figured I'd give it a try to see which one I prefer. It's always nice to have a healthy alternative to that standard starchy gluten-filled pasta. It's also gluten-free. I should mention that. I think both of them are. Let me see. Yep, they're both gluten-free. So really looking forward to using these in a couple of recipes. This is another bag that was next to the quinoa, and it's the tricolor quinoa. So these were right next to the almonds. They had the salted ones, but I like the unsalted variety because, again, I'll be using seasonings in my recipe. No need to add unnecessary salt. So that will be going on all types of things, namely salads. Now, y'all, when I go down to Atlanta to visit my best friend, we go to this restaurant called Rock South every time. And they have these fried chicken wings that are served with hot honey sauce. And this looks just like it. And it was one of those items that was slim pickings, only a couple of them left. So I had to scoop one. And I'm just hoping it touches us a piece of what we get from Rock South. Just a little smidgen of that same sauce. It's so good, y'all. So it's made with honey, distilled white vinegar, and it says natural flavors including chili extract. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try this with my tempura cauliflower. Get into it. All right, and then this is the last bag. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, I am so excited that I was a big girl and went to Trader Joe's today. I did not know how much I would like it. Literally every single thing that was on my shopping list, I was able to find with no assistance. So this is Trader Joe's Salsa Autentica. And I saw a lot of people, as I was, just perusing the aisle, going for this one. But right above it was this one, which is more musty, chunky salsa. That's what I know. So I'll try this, but if I don't like that, then I'll be going to this one. And this is just going to be one of the added ingredients in my quinoa bowl. Okay, so some coconut milk for smoothies, of course. And then I got another one of those. I think I only got 2 cans. You know what? I've only had pesto in a restaurant. I've never purchased it to have at home when I'm cooking. So I'm going to use this along with the brown rice and quinoa noodles, the pasta, and see how I feel about it, okay? And then I just got some olive oil. Even though I said I'm going to try to stay away from using this as much as I do, I am going to continue probably using it to saute my vegetables, or if I don't roast them in the oven, if I do roast them in the oven, I will use this to brush on them and just pop them in there. So it's good to have, but I've been trying to use this coconut oil. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. This one is a more popular brand, and I've seen it in all the stores, but I think this Simply Nature one, I believe that this is sold at Aldi, if I'm not mistaken, but it is organic, unrefined, cold pressed virgin oil, and I love it. And I also use coconut spray if I just want a little non-stick to my pan. I'll use this instead of using a whole spoonful of coconut oil. So that is everything. I'm gonna look for the receipt and then pick you guys back up to tell you how much I paid for all of this.
2,000 years later.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I was able to locate the receipt buried under the mountain of items here. It looks like I bought a total of 88 items, and the total for everything was $282.44. The popcorn was $5.58. Salmon fillets $8.99. The almond milk $2.99. Miso ginger broth was $2.49. Frozen raspberries $3.79. So my guess was wrong. Mango chunks $3.29. The frozen blueberries $3.49. Frozen strawberries $2.29. Pineapples $1.99. The frozen pineapples. The drumsticks chicken, I showed you those prices, $3.46. The Greek honey yogurt was $5.49. You saw the steak prices. The roasted potatoes with peppers was $3.49. The natural bone-in chicken thighs $3.88. Pasta $2.49 for one and $3.49 for the other. So the brown rice one, the one with just brown rice, was cheaper. It was $2.49. Brown rice and quinoa was $3.49. The white quinoa was $3.99. The blended, the grains blend, the harvest grains blend was $2.99. The tricolor quinoa was $3.99. Vegetable broth $1.99 each. Balsamic vinaigrette was $2.79. Plain Greek yogurt was $5.49. The spicy honey sauce was $4.99. Pesto basil was $2.99. That's not bad for that little jar of pesto. That's a good size for $2.99. The chunky salsa was $1.99. The extra virgin olive oil was $7.99. Now that is a good price for that big old bottle, because I see them in the market for like $12.99. So that was really good for extra virgin olive oil. I'm happy about that one. The eggs they were $1.99. Okay, eggs prices going down. Now I usually do my shopping on Instacart. Everything on there is high, so I can't even gauge what the prices are. This is the first time I actually shop in person at the market in over a year. Coconut milk, $3.98, so those were 2 for $1.99, like I said, on sale. The rice cauliflower Mexican one was $3.79. The stir fry was $3.79 each. The roasted bell peppers and onions were $2.99. The salsa authentica was $1.99. Dijon mustard, $1.99. Garbanzo beans, 89 cents. The raw almonds, $4.99. Roasted and unsalted sunflower seeds, $2.99. Olives, the Kalamata olives were $2.99. Can't say that 3 times fast to save my life. It won't. The zucchini noodles were $3.99. The veggie saute was $4.99. The cowboy veggie burgers were $3.99. The turkey burgers were $3.79. Brussels sprouts, $2.99. Cauliflower rice, oh, we already went over that one. Spaghetti squash was $2.99 each. The Dijon pears were 79 cents each. The tempura cauliflower, $5.99. Barbecue teriyaki chicken was $5.99. We know about the salmon fillets. The soft multigrain bread was $3.49. That was a good price. The pineapple green tea that I showed you, this one that I'm so excited about, that was $3.99 for 4. There's 4 in here, and it says that they're 250 milliliters, so small cans, but that's all you really need just to get the taste, you know. I'm gonna be drinking mostly water, but sometimes if I want something, you know, with a little kick or flavor, I'll go for those. My sister was telling me about Olipop, and her favorite one is the grape one. Olipop is a good alternative if you are a soda drinker. I'm new with this. My sister, she has a YouTube page, Chrissy J's Way. I'll put the link below. The coconut waters were $3.29 each. I got 4 avocados, and they were, woo, I'm about to tear my house down. $4.69. I'm not sure if that's a good price because I don't buy avocados often, but I know that they're not cheap, so I think I'm okay with that. I'll be pricing them in the future because I'm going to be eating a lot of avocados. They have that good fat and they're filling. What comes after the avocados? The kale was $2.49. The baby spinach $1.99. Green bell peppers $1.78. Oh, 89 cents each. I got 2 for $1.78. The red bell peppers, they're considered extra large. They were $1.29. The baby zucchini was $2.69. The bag of the green beans, haricots, or the bag was $3.29. Tomato basil marinara sauce, $1.99, as I mentioned. Mandarins, 5-pound bag, $6.99. I think that's a pretty good deal. Lemon bag was $1.99. The yellow bell peppers, which were considered extra large, are $1.29. The sweet corn on the cob, $5.49. Now that is expensive, and I would not have paid that if I saw that price. They just look so good and fresh. $1.52 for the 8 bananas, so they're 19 cents each. And then the 2 cucumbers were $1.49 each. So as I mentioned, 88 items, $282.44 was the total. And that's my haul. So I hope you guys go out and try some of these things. Your girl is on a mission and a journey, and I invite you to come along with me. All right, peeps, I hope to see you guys soon. My sister calls her viewers Jaybirds. I gotta come up with a name for y'all. So if you can come up with a creative name for my viewers, put it down below and I'll let you guys know which one wins, and maybe you'll get a little prize. Let's put a little swang in it. Maybe you guys could get a little prize for the winning name of my viewers. Let's see what y'all come up with. I can't wait to see. It's probably only 4 or 5 of y'all, and y'all probably my mama and my sister and my husband and my kids, but you know, whoever's watching, I love y'all. Mwah. My best friend would just die if she knew I was on camera like this. Hey, we do what we must. A girl is gonna get herself together and be back on here cute as ever. Wait and see. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Don't let me lose this weight too fast now. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Love y'all. Mwah.